Hey, hey, this is your girl Tanisha. Come on in, come on in. Just want to let y'all further know. I just want to let y'all further know that my Instagram original page has been hacked. So I really want to talk about what's important. So ladies, please be careful because human trafficking is real, and we're gonna talk about it on my stream. So come on in, come on in, come on in. And I mixed up the date. Well, I'm just on my apologies. So hit that like button, share this video, tell your friends, tell your family members. I see one person rolling in, so come on in. So I suggest you share this live stream because this topic is very important. It's called human trafficking, and you can't just pick up things in your car. They'll leave, like newspapers, some stuff like that. So ladies, please be careful. So we're gonna get into the bottom of it. So I really want to start off. I really want to start off some, short and simple. So let's start from the beginning. Hey, 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 hey! It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. This is your girl Tanisha coming to you with another live stream. Hi, Carla. Hey, hi. How are you? How are you doing? So hit the like button, share this video. So we're gonna talk about human trafficking. So it's good to see you, Carla. It's good to see you. I want to share my video about human trafficking and pull up just a second. Share my screen. Once again, fair use, fair use, fair use. This is recreational purpose. So yeah, it's been a minute. Fair use, fair use. This is important.
permit. Ito po yung mga registered POGO, but the rest po ay wala po. At ang search warrant po natin ay 12. Pito po dyan is yung search warrant po for violation po ng 9208 o yung persons. Yung lima dyan ay yung pong search warrant
to be undocumented.
They're working 12 hours. Wala akong narinig na reklamo sa kanila na maltreatment. Okay daw ang food nila and then they are given the salary. And yung iba nga allowed to go out once a week. Pero yung iba, hindi. If they do not have the documents, then they are not allowed to go out.
According to PNP, they rescued about 2,000 human trafficking victims. Nearly 1,200 while workers red.
And that would work sa areas where including sa victims. Nabuti nila na part.
The anti-cybercrime group revealed they're running scams.
Yung mga
Ammunition as well as cash from the compound. The police have also contacted the Bureau of Immigration and several embassies to help them in the investigation. Ana Cerezo, ABS-CBN News.
All right, all right. Yeah, it's very. This world is getting very creepy. So to all my ladies, do not be going to the store not by yourselves. Don't even pick up nothing. I don't care if it's paper stick in your windshield. They could put something on it, and they'll allegedly kidnap you right then and there. Most of them, because the majority of these are young females and adults, right? So I suggest it could be the human trafficking. It could be starting at Walmart because you open to being more vulnerable. So they catch a lot of women that's being more vulnerable at a vulnerable state, right? So if you see like any like white vans that's parked near you, just move away. I don't care. Tell somebody it's just two eyes are better than one. Ladies, I suggest you get a pepper spray or a stun gun because it's getting real out here in the field. And they selling girl just for organs. Just for organs. So so yeah, let me share my screen again. Let me see. Oh, so yeah. Let me share my nuts. Once again, fair use. Fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teach education, recreational purpose. This is real.
A new program looks to curb sex trafficking in Central Oregon. The strategy is designed by the Department of Justice and will be presented by the Anti-Trafficking Project. The goal is to help people recognize trafficking in our community. It was real life stories of those.
So I think one of the big myths that we break down to is just um, it's kind of a slow grooming process rather than like a quick sporadic kidnapping. And oftentimes it happens from someone that you know and is already in your life.
The free program takes place in the Brooks Room in the downtown Bend Public Library at 6 p.m. tomorrow. The Anti-Trafficking Project encourages people to be a part of a discussion after the presentation.
Okay, let me share another. Each time I talk about something real, this is why I don't go on live like that no more. Because each time I talk about deep
A
issues
new program looks to curb
about human trafficking, they always mess with my live stream. Let me see, and they willing to sell your organs, especially black women. And let me pull this up. Hold on. Good. Once again, fair use. And this is shit. This happened 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I understand. I just want to pull it up. Okay. Once again, fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teacher education, recreational purpose. Fair use, fair use.
Welcome back to BNC Live, everyone. I'm Laverne McGee. Human trafficking continues to be a major concern in communities of color. Specifically, Black girls are disproportionately at higher risks for human trafficking than any other group. Why are Black girls being targeted as sexual commodities? Joining us now to discuss this is the founder and president of RAMP Global Missions, Kelly Diane Galloway. Thank you so much for being with us, Kelly. We have to ask, why are Black girls so vulnerable when it comes to human trafficking?
Thank you so much for having me today, Laverne. And Black girls are at a higher risk for human trafficking because they are largely a part of many vulnerable populations. The top vulnerable population in the United States for victims of human trafficking, more specifically sex trafficking, are girls who are in the foster care system, who run away, who live below the poverty line, and or have a lack of resources to quality education. Our communities don't have the resources that we need to take groups of girls and make them less vulnerable. There's a shortage of access to programming. There's a shortage of access to mentors that are equipped in community centers that are equipped to helping girls who are Black and brown. And unfortunately, until we start pouring money, resources, people, and time into our communities where these girls are, we're going to continue to see a spike in numbers of Black and brown girls being targeted by traffickers who look at their bodies not as bodies, but as commodities. And then again, when you look into the judicial system, our girls are victimized there again. Think about names like Centoya Brown, Crystal Kaiser, Zephaniah Trevino, and Delicia Carmichael. These young ladies don't receive the justice that they need because they're over sexualized and they don't receive justice um, as much as white girls do.
Kelly, I want to make sure that we understand the terminology here. What is the difference between human trafficking and sex trafficking?
So human trafficking is like this umbrella. It includes multiple types of trafficking. So human trafficking can be sex trafficking, labor trafficking, organ harvesting, entertainment, militias, and begging, as well as just entertainment.
So wait a minute. So they use either brown girls or black just so they could get their organs. That is sick. This is really we live in a sick world. So ladies, I suggest you get you a pepper spray because it's real in the field. So yeah, let's continue.
Where people go to pornography and things like that.
So when we talk about this problem here, how long has this been going on? I mean, because what you're talking about sounds like problems I've heard of in the past, in the 80s and 90s, but they didn't use this terminology to describe it. It's different terminology, which I won't say on air. I think most people know the terms that are usually used for those type of things when women are, forced to do those certain things. Is this a new problem? Is this the same problem? It got a different name? Can you help us through that?
Well, I think human trafficking is as old as round civilization. Human trafficking is slavery. I'm only third generation to not be born on a plantation. My ancestors were bought and sold for sex, labor, medical experimentation, and entertainment. They even happens overseas. But human trafficking is very
That's
prevalent, not just
exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking you about specifically. I was trying to find the word for it, prostitution. Um, you used to hear about that, and slang phrases used for men, and they would gather young girls and young women and that sort of thing. So really, you're saying it's the same problem. It just has an updated name to it, but it's still the same problem.
Absolutely. There are individuals who do say that they want to work in prostitution, and then there are others who are forced into it. And unfortunately, to speak to your question earlier about why are so many Black girls missing, or why are there so many Black girls forced into sex trafficking, a lot of times it's literally because they don't know that they're victims, because society tells them that they're criminals. And until we start calling it exactly what it is, trafficking, being forced into prostitution, them having to do this against their will, then we really can't help them. And so knowing these words and this verbiage is important if we really want to free them.
Kelly Diane Galloway, founder and president of Ramp Global Missions, thank you so much for joining us and explaining that situation.
Hold on 1 second. And I'm showing, and after that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hold on, I need to share. There's only one. Let me see. They put zip ties. And these perverts be putting zip ties in women's car door because they really truly are watching you. So I'm gonna show this. I know it's a little old, so it's about 10 months ago. So I'm gonna show this and I'm gonna get up out of here. Must get fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teacher education, recreational purpose.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware so you can surf without getting phished. Fast, safer, yours. Get Chrome for Windows.
Good evening. Tonight's big story, disturbing new video is making the rounds on social media, showing how sex traffickers keep targeting it all centers around.
Team Bozold took the viral video to fix police to see if this trend is happening in the valley.
This is the third morning in a row I found one of these on her car in the exact same spot, back passenger door.
This unsettling 3-minute video suggesting hers are picking out and tagging victims' property.
What's the deal with the zip tie being on your back passenger handle every morning? For the past 3 mornings, I've cut it off.
Currently, that's not a trend that we're experiencing here in Phoenix. However, doesn't mean that trends can't travel.
Phoenix Police Sergeant Philip Krinsky saying while that type of targeting isn't happening here in the Valley, sex trafficking is a common problem in our community and social media is a breeding ground for it.
We are commonly seeing right now is the grooming that's going in with these types of circumstances with possible victims. This would include going after them through social media, gaming sites, kids gaming sites. It's also through dating apps. So it is important for parents to kind of keep an eye on their children's electronic use, whether it's going to be on their tablets, on their gaming systems, and of course their phones.
Phoenix law enforcement working closely with other agencies and state leaders in an effort to protect victims.
But we know we had about close to 200 kids just in Maricopa County identified as having been sex trafficked between 2018 and 2020, and over 2,000 adults identified by all the various agencies in our state in the same time period.
Maria Fuentes with the Arizona Human Trafficking Council saying while the fight against the problem is already underway, even more action is being taken, with $10 million from the state going toward victim resources through the Department of Emergency Assistance.
To help develop victim-centered multidisciplinary programs that will increase our ability throughout the state to combat, prevent, and support victims of human trafficking.
As agencies work to take a victim-sensitive approach, they all share the same message about open conversations with your kids and watching for signs.
Changing behavior, clothing, gifts, or gift cards that are coming from nowhere.
So it's up to all of us to be educated on the signs and to have and continue to develop the tools needed to help support those vulnerable and those that are currently suffering in this circumstance.
Rachel Cole, 12 News.
Rachel, thanks. If you have questions or you need help, head to 12news.com or the free 12 News app for a list of resources available in our community for anyone.
All right, let me stop sharing my screen here. Let me stop sharing my screen. So I'm going to get up out of here. So once again, hit that like button, share this video, and I'll see y'all Saturday around on my birthday evening. My birthday is Sunday. So once again, hit this like button, share this video, tell your friends, tell your family members. Once again, I'm out and I'll see y'all Saturday. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.